Very good morning, students. Now today we will move to exercise 3C from decimals. Okay. So exercise 3C. Here question number 1 says to find the product. Find the product. 1. 73 decimal 92 into 10. Now, once these decimal numbers is multiplied to numbers having 0 means 10, 100, 1000 like such ways, we will count the number of zeros. Here 1 0 is here. Okay, in 10 there is 1 0 only. So we will shift the decimal point one place at the right side. One place at the right side. So that will be 739 decimal 2. Simply, that is your answer. Now, one more question. 84 decimal 003 into 10. Now again we do see that there is only 1 0. So we will shift decimal point from here to one place at the right side. So that will be 840 decimal 03. That is your answer. Second number question. Second number question is same also. We have to also find the product, and there is 2 decimal 397 into 100. We will count the number of zeros 2. Okay. So we will shift this decimal at the right side 2 places. Okay. So that will be 239 decimal 7. Here 2 places is this. So that is 239 decimal 7 will be your answer. Simple. Question number 3 same. Question number 3 we will take some question. Question number 3. That is 0 decimal 076 into 1000. Here we can count there are 3 zeros. Okay. So we will shift this decimal point from here to 3 places at the right side. So here decimal should be after 6. So that is 7 6 only. We don't need to write 0 here, and after 6 there is no any number. So decimal is placed from here to here, and there is since no any number, no any zeros, so that is 7 6, or we can write it 7 6 decimal 0 is the correct answer also. Now question number 4. Find the product. Again, question number 1 from question number 4. 5 decimal 4 into 16. In these type of question, dear students, we will multiply the numerical value first. Okay, we will multiply 54 into 16. So, since we multiply 64, 64, 5 is 80. So that is 4, 6, 8. So that is 8, 6, 4. And we will count one time from right side, since there is one decimal point here. So that will be your answer. Okay, more question. Question number 9 will be little bit difficult for you. So 0 decimal 00 125 into 327. Okay. So dear students, at first we will have to multiply their numerical value. So 327 into 125. We will get its product. So that is 4, 1, 8, 7 and 5. Okay. 4, 0, 4, 0, 8, 7, 5. Right. So now we will count decimals. How many decimals are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we will place decimal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be your answer. Okay. Question number 6. Again we have to find the product. So question number 1, 13 into 1 decimal 3, 0 decimal 1 3. So dear students, at first we'll get the product of the numerical value 13 into 13 into 13, that is 13 13 is 169, and into 13. So that is 2197. 2197. Now we will count the decimals 1, 2 and 3. So the product must contain 3 decimal places. From this side 1, 2, 3. Here. That will be your answer. By this way, you can solve, you can find out all the products. Now question number 7 says to evaluate. Again we do have 1 decimal 2 to the power 2. So here 1 decimal 2 into 1 decimal 2. 2 power 2 says that the same number we have to multiply it by itself one time also. So 1.2 and 1.2. So 12 into 12. At first we will get the numerical value, product of numerical value. So 12 12 is 144. Here 2 decimal places are there. So the product must contain 2 decimal places. Here 1, 2. That will be your answer. Okay. Number 4. 0.11 power 2. That means 0.11 is to be multiplied by itself one time. 0.11, 0.11. We know 11 11 is 121. 11 multiplied to 11 means we have to get the product of numerical value. 11 to 11, 121. Now we will count decimal places. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the product must have 4 decimal places. Counting from this side. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 0.0121 will be your answer. Question number 8. Question number 8. It is also says to evaluate. Again 3 times 0.3 power 3. So 0.3, 0.3, 0.3 power 3 says that the same number upon which the power is given is to be multiplied 3 times. So at first we will get the product of numerical value 3 into 3 into 3. 3 is 9, 3 is 27. Now as per the rule we will count the decimal places 1, 2, 3. So the product must have 3 decimal places. From this side 1, 2 and 3. That is your answer. Question number 9 says a bus can cover 62.5 km in 1 hour. How much distance can it cover in 18 hours? Okay, so distance covered in 1 hour is 62.5 km. Now distance covered in 18 hours is 62.5 into 18. We have to multiply 1 hour work to 18 hours to find out the total distance covered in 18 hours. Now we have to multiply these two. So 18 5s are 90, 18 2s are 36 and 18 6s are 108. So 11,250. Okay. Now here we will count decimal places, 1 decimal places. So the product must have 1 decimal place. So here decimal is placed here. So that will be 1125 kilometer. That will be your answer. Now question number 10, 11 are same. Okay, we will take question number 11 again. Question number 11 says a bag of wheat weighs 97.8 kg. How much wheat is contained in 500 such bags? Again we have to multiply. Okay, we will do it. Weight of 1 bag of wheat, that is given 97.8 kg. Okay. So now we have to find out the weight of 500 such bags of wheat. So again we have to multiply 97 decimal 8 into 500, right? Now 8 5s are 40, 7 5s are 35, and 9 5s are 45. That is 0, 9, 8, 4. So that is 4, 8, 9, 0, and 2 zeros will be here. Okay, 2 zeros will be placed here, right? Now we will count decimal places. We will count one decimal places here, so we will place here. So that is 48900 kg of wheat. Okay. Question number 14 says a bottle holds 925 gram of jam. How many kg of jam will be there in 25 such bottles? Again we have to multiply these. Okay, so directly we can write it. One bottle holds 925 gram of jam. Okay, so weight of how many bottles? 25 such bottles will be equal to 925 into 25. We have to multiply. So 25 5s are 125, 25 2s are 50, and 25 9s are 225. So 5, 2, 1. So that is 2, 3, 1, 2, 5 gram. Since in gram unit it is the bigger, means largest, so that we can convert it into kg. So by 1000, because 1 kg has 1000 gram. So 3 zeros, so decimal will be at this point. So 23.125 kg is the weight of jam in 25 such bottles. Okay. Question number 18. Question number 18 says a car can cover a distance of 8.6 km in 1 liter of petrol. Okay, so how far can it go on 36.5 liter of petrol? We will multiply to get the result. Okay, so distance covered in 1 liter of petrol is 8.6 kilometer. Now the distance covered in 36.5 liter of petrol is, we will multiply 8.6 into 36.5. So simply we will get the product of the numerical value. So 365 multiplied to 86. Okay, so that is 31390. Okay, now we will count the decimal places. 2 decimal places here, so the product must have 2 decimal places. Counting from here, 1, 2. So that is 313.900. Means 313 kilometer 900 meter. That is your answer. Rest of the questions are same. You will do it in your homework copy, and if you will have any doubt, you will ask me in your doubt classes. Okay, best of luck.